Well, why is it so dark? Hello? Oh, I've got dirt on my hands. Hello, it's Saturday. I'm outside in a brief moment of sun. I thought I would give you an update on the garden stuff at the moment. First, I've moved my lemon tree back outside. The leaves are kind of curling up and it's not doing super well. Apparently, fun fact, with trees that don't like a lot of water, underwatering and overwatering look the same, because essentially the same thing is happening to the plant. When there's too much water, the roots can't absorb the water because they're like clogged up with water, sort of. So it looks the same as if it was underwatered, so then I kept watering it and I've given it too much water and I've just got it out here trying to dry out at the moment. We've got some stuff flowering out here. This is a little, I don't know, cactus sort of like plant, weedy thing, but it's got some cool little yellow flowers on it at the moment. The lavender is flowering a bit. It seems like it's doing pretty well here. These are flowering. I don't know what they are. They were here, and this thing is still like growing more and more. Oops, sorry. Flowers around it, around this big middle one. So hopefully that continues to spread out, because I really like that one. Crab apple tree is still dropping lots of crab apples. I keep picking them up like every day. The tomato plant has got so many tiny tomatoes on it. This is like one giant long branch that's gonna be all tomatoes. The bigger one in there is still doing okay, but that one branch, and then Mark's got kind of a clump, some more in there. Yeah, there's lots. Oh, there's a big old branch over here too that's starting. Pretty cool. Oh, there's one back there too. This plant that was in jeopardy, well, this is the one that was in jeopardy. It's coming back, but this is the other one, and it's got some really cool little flowers on it now. I'm not sure what this plant is, but it's cool. And then this is the one we thought might be dying, but actually it looks like it still obviously doesn't look as good as the other one, but it seems like it's got a bit of a second wind and might come back to life. We might just have to prune it up a bit to get rid of the dead stuff. Compost update is not as hot as it was. I put some more. I cut the grass a couple days ago, so I added a bunch of new stuff to it and turned it over. There's a lot of flies in there. Not crazy ones, but just tiny ones. Yeah, so I need to put some more compost accelerator in, I think. Because when I'm doing it with like only grass, then you need to use something because it's not the right mix of stuff. But that's what we have, so. These things are all still alive. They've weathered the storm. This propagated tomato plant has some flowers on it as well, which I'm surprised that it did when it's so small, but it seems to be doing good. These it was only this tall last week, and now you can see they've all grown probably 2 or 3 inches. And then this string bean thing has wound itself up the whole way up this pole to there. So it's like just above this fence. And then probably by the time I show it to you next week, it will be the whole way up that pole. And I'm not sure, I guess then it'll just stop growing up. I don't know. Yeah, that's it for out here. And I know I showed you last time, or you saw me see that one of the bonsai things was sprouting. Now in that container, there are 2 little sprouts. And still nothing from that one. And this is I just did that like yesterday, so nothing from them yet. And I can't see in there. Oh, maybe I should check on them. Yeah, I just opened them up. It's too hard to do with one hand. So, there's nothing happening there yet. They look fine though, they're still quite wet. And let me see how much my lemon tree cost. Hey, it's Sunday. You can tell because I'm doing laundry. I do that on Sundays. Almost, probably 90% of the time. I wanted to talk to you about bonsai trees. I've become obsessed with bonsai trees. I know I showed you in the last video that ours were sprouting. Mark was talking about how he didn't know when we had to trim like the roots, and maybe it's soon. And then I looked up bonsai videos, and now I can only think about bonsai trees. It's like, I can't really explain it. I will just like link the one that I watched first below. If you're one of the people that I talk to relatively frequently, then I've probably already sent it to you, because I don't know, I just found it so fascinating that they take so long to grow, and they're such like an art. I had no idea they like wrap wire around the branches and like twist them up and make them grow in like different directions. And I mean, like, I've seen them. I thought they were cool looking, but I assumed, wrongfully so, that it was just like some sort of essentially genetically modified seed that would just kind of grow like that. Like you put it in a small pot and then it grows small. That's what I thought. And no, it's like this entire culture and like tools and art form. And the videos that I've been watching are from, I can't say it properly, but it's like Asayen is his bonsai tree company, and he did like an apprenticeship in Japan and everything, and he's super good at it. He's from Tennessee, so he's American. Just looks like a totally normal guy. But I guess he is a totally normal guy. He's just really into bonsai trees. It's like just super cool. And the fact that they take so long to grow over such a long period of time, I found even more interesting, because it's like it puts time in some sort of perspective of like, I don't know, if you start doing something today, like water a plant for 10 seconds, then in 10 years, you're gonna have like a beautiful little tree. And it's the same with everything. Like if you do 10 minutes of meditation every day for a week, you might not see any difference. But in 10 years, you're gonna be like an expert at it. Or the same with exercise or a healthy diet or like any of these things. So I don't know, those are some of the reasons why I found it interesting, and also just because it's something I had no idea about. And sometimes it's fun to discover those little corners of the internet where you suddenly know way more about something than you ever even knew was like a thing. Anyways, so yeah, hopefully I managed to talk to you about something other than bonsai trees, because currently that's like really occupying a lot of my brain space. Yeah, so got some exciting Amazon stuff today. Mark got some fat balls. There's like a type of bird seed thing that might bring in some different types of birds. Currently the birds are eating all of the bird seed we put out in like 2 days. It's like insane. But it's mostly just sparrows and like little normal birds. Anyways, I'm excited because I got some more bonsai seeds. I don't know yet what to do with them. Just got them. Need to open the package. And I got some potting soil for bonsais. So hopefully that helps me you know, grow them once they become not seeds a little better as like a secondary step. Okay, bye. Okay, so I am going to open these seeds now. I want to see what's in here. It just said like various seeds, so I'm not sure what exactly they are. Oh wow, these are way more substantial than the last package we got. Okay. It says tamarind, and then it's got 4 large seeds stuck on the bottom of the package. And then it's got some instructions in German, which I will have to work through later, but they seem a little bit more reasonable than the other ones. We've got, does that say oil tree? Again, this one has more seeds. I'm not sure how they've determined how many seeds to send with each package. We've got a Australian, it says kefir. Looks like a juniper though. I'm not sure what the translation would be. And these seeds are really small. We've got an African blue rainbow, it says. Picture looks very impressive. And those are like medium-sized seeds. And this appears to be like a crabapple of some kind. And it's also got relatively small seeds, but not as small, obviously, as that one. So I've got 5 different sets of directions to look through, and then we will figure out how to get started with these. So it's a really nice day out. I was got the window open here. I was gonna record something, but listen to these birds. Just taken the miniature greenhouse off of the hop seeds to check on them, give them a little water, and I've noticed the first tiny little sprout. So I guess I'll cover them back up. I did give them a little bit of water. It's important not to overwater them, but give them a little more water and cover them back up. Hello. So I guess that is it for this video. I'm going to make a separate video. I've decided, oh, I've got dirt on my hands. Separate video on the bonsai adventure, because I would like to maybe tell you more information about the bonsai stuff, but it doesn't, there's too much to put in like a vlog if I really like explain fully what I'm doing for everything. So I'll keep like the little updates and stuff in the vlogs, but I'm gonna try to do like a bonsai thing separately, especially because they take so long to grow, like I said, that it would be nice for myself to be able to go back and look at the videos that I made only about bonsais maybe a year or two in the future, so that I can more track like what's going on. So thank you again. I will see you in the next video. Yeah, have a great week, day, weekday, or weekend, or whenever you're watching this. So trying to think of a tagline, but you can't just do that now. This is not the time for that. See you next time.